What up, anime fans? I'm back with another video. Today, I- I'm reviewing the 31st episode of Tropical-Rouge Precure. Not the state. This was a great episode. Not as great as episode 29, because that was one of the best episodes I've seen so far. But who knows if the finale will top that. But this episode was great in its own way. Not great in action, in all three qualities. It's great in character drama. Isn't great an emotional story for the episode. In fact, this is an Oscar-centric focused episode. Now, if you know Precure, you know every episode, starting from just Precure 5, every character, every Precure gets their own special episodes every week, sometimes. Focus on some of them, focus on them sometimes. Right? So, episode 41 is, as I mentioned last week, this dives in a bit more of Oscar's past with Yuriko, the president, student council president. For once I remember her name, I really gotta write her name down. I really do. But this, the backstory was just great. It really worked well for the character. It really worked well. Because there is possibly something believable of her personality as happens. So anyway, episode starts out with Oscar on with her with the entire with the other ninth graders on a special train. Now, I don't know if there actually are trains like this, but a train where you can sleep on it as well. Special night train to be more specific. Overnight, you can sleep on it, sleep in it. Okay. That's how to explain. Something like a, something like beds and dorms and stuff. Oh, something. What I mean is, it's hard to explain. I'm just saying I don't know if Japan, if there are real trains like this in the world, or maybe just Japan. I really don't know. There's a train where you can sleep, to stay the night on. They built special chairs to help you sleep in. Anyway. Well, Oscar's by her. So Oscar's on the train with everyone else in the same grade as her, including Yuriko, student council president. So, anyway, just then she eyes her bag moving and sees her hand stick out. And she realizes it's Laura. Yeah, Laura stole away. Oh, you wonder why the other Cure's on here? As I said, only the ninth grade is on here, because this is a ninth grade trip. As you know, Oscar's in a final year of middle school. Makes him around 14 to 15 years old. So you leave at so you turn 15 before you leave, right? So I say Oscar's about 15. And since, well, Manatsu, Sango, and Minori are in 7th grade, it makes them around almost 12 to 13. Same with Laura, really. So Oscar's the only oldest Precure of the team. When I was old as Kyo Macaron and Kyo Chocolate from Kyo Precure. Because those are the first high school age Precure. I like to see the joke Precure one day, Like, have a Precure from the past that lives in the same universe system appear as an adult. Who knows? By the way, this is the month podcast Precure appears in the Tropical-Rouge movie. I gotta watch the series before that date. Which I don't know about. Anyway. Meanwhile, Minori, Asuka, and... No, sorry. Natsu, Minori, and Sango are trying to catch up to the train in Precure form. You also get a bit of a flashback to explain that only this is a ninth grade trip. Yeah, but someone's carrying a big bag on her back. Also, there's something in it. When I was watching the episode before the end, I thought they were trying to find a way to the train to sneak on. So they did occur to me. I'll explain that at the end of the video. Yeah. Asuka takes the bag with Laura and Corinne in it into the bathroom. She asks Laura why she's here. Also, she wanted to see the train. Wanted to see it. Wanted to spend the night on the train, like us. It's a spoiler she couldn't go. So this is where we get the flashback. You know, Minatsu was a bit jealous that 7th graders can't go on a trip, so they had to be in the 9th grade. So they wait 2 years. And while the girls are talking with each other, Laura, in mermaid form, sneaks into and the Oscar's bag. Normally pushes something out, but again, that can mention that. Well, mention that later. Anyway, so she snuck aboard. Oscar is mad about that. She also takes them back to the carriage after somehow bonking him on the head, I think. I just gotta say, I know I said this many times, but I love the cast of characters this season. This is my first full watch through with Precure. Because I didn't start getting some anime until earlier this year, or late last year, to be more specific. I was too late again to watch Healing and Precure. So, don't be excited to watch Tropical-Rouge. Still don't know what the next season is going to be. I just want to do a top Tropical-Rouge. Now I can nothing can top Tropical-Rouge Precure. It's a unique season. And I will go through what I explained when I review the series. When I review the complete series. Series retrospective. Anyway. Laura doesn't see what the problem is. Oscar is trying to tell her to get back here, but she bumps into someone. A familiar person. Or sea creature, if you want to be specific. It's Dr. Numeri. She's on the train too. I wonder why she didn't have a human disguise. I guess they don't know how to. Can you picture those characters as human? I'd like to see some images of what they would look like as human. Fan images, obviously, but oh well. Who knows? Maybe the villains might get redemption later on in the towards the end of the series. Them working with the Precure. It's not rare for villains villains of the season to become friends. I mean, examples I can think of is Fresh Precure with Size East, obviously. The other two characters are friends, getting friends with the Cures. Also, Star Trek with Precure, with the few of the villains becoming friends with the Cures. I've not seen that. I'm not going to say why Dr. Numeri is here, because it's obvious she wants motivation. Yeah. And the straight, since good is about more motivated to get on this trip, of course it'll take him. Just then, Yukio starts to come out. They say Yukio at the end. She's not looking at them, so Asa quickly pulls both her and Laura into the cabin. So anyway, Asuka agrees to fight Numeri and her Super Zeta Uranide, but they can't do it in the cabin or the entire train. Numeri agrees they'll have to fight outside. Dr. Numeri agrees because she can't summon a yellow Super Zeta Uranide there. So they go out. Meanwhile, the other girls are looking for them. This is pretty unique. This is the first time I've seen Precures use their powers other than for fighting monsters. If you can name a season that's done that, let me know in the comments below. Because I'm not sure. Because Tropical-Rouge is pretty unique. They use Precure form not to fight right now. it seems like Asuka and Dr. Numeri prepare to fight. But Asuka managed to trick Numeri and stepped on the chain before it leaves. I literally did not see that coming at all. I guess some of you probably did see that coming, but I didn't. I'm not good at seeing this. And I'm not. So if you did find some episodes terrible, then of the series, then I'm sorry, because I'm no good at judging them. Okay, I have terrible judgment. Like, one time when I was young, I thought Green Lantern movie was good. Yeah, there's only one Green Lantern film. And not the animated one. I'm talking about the Ryan Reynolds one. Ugh. I never rewatched that anyway. Okay. Uri's pissed. And decides to get serious. You know she summons a Super Zeta Urana Day. We don't see it, but we obviously know she is. Anyway, back. Asuka's talking to Laura in the cabin. Right, I mention this. I've already seen earlier with Asuka with the entire scene being blue and Asuka's eyes being on fire, showing rage. I find that hilarious, really. Oh. Just then they hear Yuriko come in. Asuka managed to hide Laura and Kurin. Yuriko asks if she was talking to anyone. Asuka says no, she's just here alone. She tells Asuka not to cause trouble. That makes Asuka a little bit mad. You can see the tension in the air. And Yuriko says to her that she hasn't changed. As you know, we have a bit of a history. We've known that since episode 5. You know, since episode 5 of the series, when Asuka's introduced. But up until last week, we didn't know. Well, we knew a bit of it last week, obviously, but not. But we learned something. Anyway, after that conversation, later on, while everyone's having dinner in the cafeteria or canteen or whatever, I'm just gonna say the British terms because I live in the UK. So anyway, Laura shows up. Asuka tells her she shouldn't be walking around like that. Laura is not really bothered by it. Anyway, she asks Asuka what Yuriko meant by cause trouble again. Yeah, here's the thing about this part. Early on, she said don't cause any trouble, but she never said again. But you could tell. So, but it's still anyway. After much pushing on by Laura, Asuka finally tells the truth. Tells the story. She and Yuriko were friends, and in 7th grade, they joined the tennis club. They were good. They were great. They were great for each other. Great match. And their strength is, the two had a great match. Their personalities may be different, but they work well to help each other understand. Till one day during the district tournament, while Asuka's walking past, Asuka overhears 2 girls holding Yuriko's tennis racket around the corner, but Asuka stops them in time. Asuka asks Bradley what they were doing. Just then, the coach and her teammates show up. And they quickly leave. Later on, there's a meeting about what happened. The girl said they got the wrong locker, but Asuka says she saw him. Yuriko does believe Asuka, but she's thinking about the safety of her teammates, and her teammates agreed that with Yuriko's decision, Yuriko will agree that if it's not to go public, both teams have to withdraw. Asuka found it unfair. Yuriko tells her she's doing it for the team. Asuka leaves, saying these lines. I can't remember like that, like, but she doesn't. She doesn't want to be with teammates. She wants to be with her those teammates. I kind of agree with both points of view. I agree with both of their points, but Asuka left, and that's how the friendship ended. And that's a really interesting. I like that emotional backstory, and you none we Yuriko and Asuka are not neither right or wrong. Think about both their point of views. I understand Yuriko's point of view. She doesn't want her friends. She doesn't want a team to be ridiculed or not get anything. Won't be able to play in tournaments or any official matches. And the standard of the name, they won't be able to play again. She's speaking of a team's well-being. But Asuka, I agree with her too, that they should, go on strike, make sure, because this is unfair. Apparently, those differences clashed, and that's what ended their friendship. So yeah, neither right or wrong. Neither of them are neither right or wrong, and it's great. And I like how it tells you that either way, when you think about it, both you can decide who's right or wrong if you want, but I agree with both sides. So anyway, that's how all their friendship ended. Yeah. So anyway, after she tells Laura that story. Just and a little bit after, so just then Dr. Numi and the Super Zeka Urana show up off a train, by the way, and attacks the trainer on. So Asuka and Laura see it. And they had to head down and stop it. Well, it takes the motivation. Yuko help try to evacuate everyone. Then she sees Laura and asks what she's doing here. Asuka tells her there's no time for this. And you have to evacuate everyone. They're trying to... Asuka tells Laura that they shouldn't transform right now. They have to evacuate everyone first. Because, Yuko's watching. So they evacuate everyone. Yuko tells them to evacuate too, but they refuse to. Asuka tells her that she should evacuate. I'm sure by the end of the series they may come towards the end of the season. The relationship will be patched up. So. And then the other day drops on the train scheme. All the kids that are in together in Embrace's motivation is stolen. Yukio gets knocked out. Laura seems to be going off evacuating more people. So Asuka transports the cure for Bingo. And puts Yukio up and gets Yukio safe, somewhere safe, and asks if she's okay. Yoko's partially awake and sees Asuka's cure for Bingo, so probably not recognizing her now. I still don't know how that logic works, really. Just because they have different hairstyles and colours doesn't mean you can't recognize their face. It's always bugged me, but hey, it's magical girls, what the hell do you expect? These are ones for kids and adults, like Sailor Moon. How can people not recognize them when they have the same damn hairstyles? Like, they don't even have... Even though they say makeup, they don't even wear damn makeup. Yeah, I should have saved those complaints when I reviewed Sailor Moon. I should do that soon, actually. Because I want to check out Eternal. Because I really checked out a few movies recently. Just think. So, and then Kyulama attacks Urana. Asuka sees and tells Yuka that she'll be safe and that she's going off to help her friend. Yeah. Just when it sees Lemaire down, Flamingo jumps in to save her. And it's a really good fight sequence. The fight isn't that important, but it's good, alright. Now compares to episode 29 ago. So they fight. She fights him. She does use her attack, use her Precure attack to stun it. Yuriko sees Cure Flamingo doing in that exact same position what Asuka does in tennis. Realizing that they're similar. By the way, Yuko was dazed, by the way, so she... Just when Hope sees Lemire and Flamingo seem to be struggling as well still. Just then, Cure Summer from Papaya and Cole show up and knock it down. Asuka asks how they knew the surprise. Asuka asks how they... Cure Flamingo asks how they knew there was a Urana Day here. But they didn't. They say it's just a coincidence. But they had to but they'll talk later. First up, they had to... So they had to take down the Urana Day. So Lemire takes back the motivation and they use their Land Hakuru ring. Precure Land beat Dynamic to take down the Urana Day. Now everyone's back to normal. So after that, Dr. Lou release. She must have spent about trains a lot, going about boats of course, and then I don't know. Anyway, Yoko thinking about what happened, wondering if it was just a dream. And she's the only person that ever seen Tropical-Rouge Precure fight. To see her chop one of them. Besides the two kids, that is. I forgot about that, didn't I? Anyway. And later, then we cut to the four Cures running. Lord just said, a little annoyed that they realizing asking, so they transformed the Precure just to return something that Asuka left behind. But I think it was either Papaya or one of them told him it was Laura's fault. That she snuck in the bag, she pushed out Asuka's pillow. It was a touching moment, and the girls take a bit of a back seat. Yeah, besides Laura being both of the episode, the other girls get back seat. Not like that, they're barely in the episode. Like, they don't have all many scenes. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 scenes. That's less than that they have in the Fortley. So anyway, Asuka does have a pillow. Yoko sees that she hasn't changed. She changed that she still has to sleep on that pillow. I wonder what's so special about that pillow anyway. I can't remember what I don't know if she told us the reason. And I just forgot, or she hasn't. I don't know. Hey, Yoko leaves. Asuka does lie on the pillow, but she hears a familiar voice. And discovers that Curran is lying under the pillow. So that's the end of the episode. Next episode will be focused on Sango and Bashan. Alright, as last week we did get Miss Sakuragawa did tell us that Asuka and Yuriko were in the same club before. And I like how this episode expands on that and not immediately solving the conflict either. Yeah, I give this episode. This is a great episode, but not. Like again, I think episode 29 is one of my favorite episodes. Not just its story, but how visually amazing it is, and the action was so shonen. So yeah, that's my review on the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow I'll be doing a Demon Slayer review. If I remember, that is. Just remember, next Sunday will be the release of Demon Slayer Season 2, Episode 1. The first episode of the Mugen Train arc. So, yeah. So I'm curious, even though the movie arcs, do you, I will review the movie, and I will suggest which version is better, the arc or the movie. I will review that. Hey, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time for another video. Until then, peace out, yo. Kill Phoenix out.